Howdy everybody, it's Commander Clyde once again, and by judging by the screen you guys see now, I bet you know what we're here for. The tier list update. So, 313 is coming up pretty soon, and we haven't had much of a chance to really talk about the new meta from 312, so I need to try and squeeze this in here before things change. I don't see that much of a change. I don't think that patch is going to be very long, last very long, because obviously they're temporarily removing power potions, which could really change the meta, but we're going to talk about as it is right now. So, first thing, Huyi stays where he is because he's Huyi. Alright, this stuff here is going to change a little bit. Scotty stays there, Apollo stays there, but Uller's going to move up to here, just a little bit of difference because of there's no golden bow, so Hundreds with strong clear, still really strong, which is also going to put Amuz and Cobb to here because his clear is once again very strong. So Bakasura, I think, moves down a little bit to here because no golden bow. Artemis, I don't feel she's OP right now because no golden bow once again. Go there, please. There. So that's good. Kali still has a stupid late game, so she stays there. She wasn't using golden bow anyway, so that's not going to affect her at all. Mercury, oh boy. I haven't really tested him since there's no golden bow, but he's going all the way down here just to see where it is. His late game is still really strong, but it's a lot harder for him to get there without golden bow. Givalanke stays there. His late game's ridiculous. Kronos gonna move back up to S plus, just in front of Kali. These guys stay where they are. Nim is gonna move down to actually late game's not as strong as Merc, so she goes there. Okay, let's see. Alquang, I'm gonna move down quite a bit. I have not seen him getting played at all, and really he's fairly easy to counter because of Soul Eater, because of Med. Beads makes his ultimate useless. So, a lot of ways to stop him from killing you, so I'm going to move him down to A plus down here. And Bastet stays where she is, nothing changed about her. Soul stays there. Susanoo stays there. So these guys all stay about the same here. Mercury again, he might be lower, but that depends on like how his early game actually is without golden bow. And that's the only issue. His late game is still just as strong as it always was. A plus, no changes. In my opinion, these guys all stay where they are. Don't really think anybody needs to change. I think Neef gets a slight improvement here because her clear is still really good. Oh, I forgot to move up Freya. She goes to S. Actually, right there is a good spot. Everything else here stays about the same. Don't think anybody else needs to change there. Vulcan is gonna move up a little, actually. Please go there. Because his passive has actually made him a lot better. Mobility was always one of his biggest problems, and he's got more of it now because his passive, you hit an ability on an enemy god, he gets movement speed and NP5. And I did beat a Scotty with him the other day, so think that works. Now, Osiris, he may seem a lot stronger than he actually is, and you guys have seen my Osiris a little bit, and it's really good, but this tier list is going to be based at a high level of play. I'm in gold, so things work a little bit differently. It's a lot easier to outplay someone on stuff that's lower tiered. But if you know what you're doing, he's beatable quite easily, actually, so he doesn't move up. These guys all stay the same. So all we did, Guan did get to do him passive. That doesn't really change how he's in duel though. Jingwei is gonna move up to here. She's a little bit stronger than I give her credit for, I think. Moves up. Hades stays there. Lack of mobility on him. He's just not that great. His early game is better now because hunters don't have golden bow, and he's always been good. He's always had really good clear, but that doesn't change the fact that his ultimate makes him stationary, and most scouts can just face tank it and kill him while he's channeling it. Makes it basically useless. Zeus is gonna get a little low here. Gonna move up a little bit. No golden bow. Those stuff. These guys stay where they are. No big changes. I think actually Scylla gets a little bit better. Just move both of them up. I still think Nua's not that great. But her clear is strong, so yeah, I think everybody is just gonna get moved up. That's a mage, basically. Isis, I've got ranked way too low. She has a lot more control than I give her credit for. No golden bow makes her wing gust really ridiculous for clear. Spirit ball is a really strong ability, so gonna move her all the way up here. I think that's a good spot. Ross stays where he is. I know he's strong, but like he's heal. He's got low mobility for the most part. He's too easy to counter, in my opinion. Afro's got the same problem. Let me swap those two actually. But it's a little Nox is down here because her ability is hard hit. She does not have very confirmable damage. Is her problem, and I just feel like it makes her pretty weak in that respect. These guys stay up here in B. Hell, she did get some buffs. I haven't really seen that make her any better though. So I'm going to keep her there. Again, she gets completely countered by anti-heal. If you do that, then she's basically dead. But I think these two are going to get moved up. Just a little bit. Kukulkan's actually going to go to A-. His clear's better than I think, so. Sobek and Bacchus being by themselves in C, they're a bit lonely down there. I'm going to drop Xing Chen. He's not really showing that much potential right now, and he is easy to counter. All you have to basically do is not get near him. And the only thing he's going to be able to hit is his 1. Which late, that damage is not going to be that great unless you've got a Soul Reaver or something. And D tier, these guys stay down here. Alposh is going to get a slight move, I think, to see, because no golden bow, but he is still the worst mage because his mobility is terrible. And his damage is probably the most difficult to confirm. And then these guys stay down here. And Khepri is, of course, the most useless god in Duel. His ultimate does nothing. I mean, Athena's doesn't, but she does a lot more damage than him. He doesn't have a ability with high damage to justify his lack of a helpful ultimate. And that's it. And then we gotta go back up, put these unranked guys. It still says they're unranked. Erlang Shen is still unranked, but Fafnir and Rat are not. Rat is gonna go right here into S. It's really strong, good early game, good mobility. He can get in and out of fights really easily. Makes him pretty strong. And then old Fafnir is gonna go way down to here into B. I still think he's got good potential because of his kit. Makes him better at fighting hunters than some of the other guardians. And if you build him right, he works better. Granted, my build was a little bit weird. It did not actually work out. I tried to go for the Telkines to see how that would work with his 2, but it ends up not working out that well. You're better off going Obsidian Shard and Poly instead of what I did, which I think was Soul Reaver Telkines. Poly Obsidian is a much better option for him. And I think that's going to do it for this tier list, guys. So, alright, hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Use the tier list for reference if you want. I think it's pretty good. But if you don't agree with anything, or you actually might agree with something, let me know in the comments. And I will take a look at it. And otherwise, that's going to do it. And I will see you guys later.